Hey, how's everybody doing this weekend? Marcos, how you doing, man? It's a
I'm
Godlike
doing
Friday.
good, man. Doing good. A Friday had a pretty easy week, so it wasn't too bad. Like I think I just told you, I think I tore my ACL. That's fun, but
Damn.
yeah, getting old. Like Alan, he likes me hear me say
You're
that.
not
But
you're not getting old.
good week. Can't think if there's too much news this week about collectibles or anything. But glad that we get to talk about it right here. So yeah.
Cool, man. Alan, how you doing? You have a good week?
Doing good.
Or was it another bad
Doing
one?
good. I'm glad it's behind me. I spent the day setting up a new piece, so that was fun this afternoon.
Nice.
So yeah, that's always a good time. And other than that, I'm broke, and it's Friday, and yeah, here we are. try to make the best of it and enjoy the hobby.
There we go.
Yeah, I gotcha. Brian, good to see you, man. How you doing?
Doing all right, man. Good to see you guys. Just been looking forward to this all week. Almost brought home something new tonight, but I think I'm going to hold off about another day or two. I still need to make a little bit more space.
A year or two.
Cool, man. I'm excited to see what you get. Freddie, how's it going, man?
Yeah.
Excited for it to be the weekend?
What up? What up? Yeah, man. I'm excited. Oh, glad to be back. I felt like I've been gone for a while, man.
Yeah,
Like
it feels
3
like
weeks. It feels like.
Yeah. So today we're hijacking the show, man. No Jimmy today.
Anime only. Anime only. So.
This is gonna be anime only, and it's gonna be me and Marcos battling, and Alan is gonna be unboxing tonight, right? New statue.
Yeah.
I also have a little buddy with me too. I brought this little guy.
Oh, nice. Little xenomorph. That's cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
check this out. This is the best part, though.
Wait, hold up. Wait, we got to put you on front and center. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. Wait.
Let me do that again. Yeah. So check this out.
Hello.
Oh, he's so cute.
Look at the little guy. It's awesome.
You know what that reminds me of? The movie Gremlins. Like when you're like, oh, they're so cute, and then no, they're not. They look cute.
It's an Amazon buy. It was like $20 or something. I don't know. Anybody who's an Alien fan, it's awesome. I love it.
That's cool. You gotta send us the links.
I will.
Yeah, that's sweet. So, Alan, you had a couple things for us tonight, but first, did you want to do a little bit of show and tell on a piece you got in today?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
You can
I
show.
could pull it up for you. Yeah. This is a piece I've always wanted to get, but I've had to hold off for now. But congratulations, Alan.
Oh, thanks.
Is it still on a Prime One, or is it sold out?
I think it's sold out. Well, Prime One never sold it exclusively. You had to go through Square Enix's website, and I think it might be sold out now. Finally, yeah, it stayed on there a little bit longer than some of the other sites, but I think it's sold out now.
Cool.
Yeah.
That statue's incredible.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
amazing. We'll go to a little closer picture here.
I was pleasantly surprised when I unboxed it.
Look at those hips, dude. God damn.
Yeah, how's that portrait
man.
in person?
Yeah, it's very well done, very well painted. Everything fit together beautifully. The instructions were actually accurate. You could actually follow the instructions to put it together.
That's
It
good.
doesn't happen very often nowadays.
Yeah, whole beautiful piece, man.
It's a very elegant looking piece. I'm really happy to have it.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, Alan, you actually took this picture, man?
Yes.
This actually looks like a production movie still. It's
Yeah,
good.
it does.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
and
really good lighting.
With my iPhone 7.
See, guys, that tells you right there. It's all about
Power
lighting.
lighting.
It is.
Yeah,
Wait, so when did this come out? I think this is the best one I've seen.
I think it just released. Yeah, it's pretty recent. Yeah,
Can we go in a closer?
yeah. I mean,
How tall is it, Alan? Did you measure?
37.
Ooh, damn.
yeah, that's big.
Oof. It's awesome.
Yeah,
I
it
love
looks
it.
Statue
great.
for them big old hips and booty, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when she was part of that. I remember she was part of that 3-pack, or not.
Yeah.
Oh,
3-pack,
yeah.
but it was like
Yes.
it was like a
diorama.
diorama.
Yeah.
Diorama. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
a great piece too. They did that was strictly Prime One, I think, too. That piece and that piece I've seen it sell for a pretty high price too from over retail. So it's definitely a piece people love.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah,
don't
that's a
you
great
don't
dial.
you have this character too, don't you?
I did for a little while. I actually had the quarter scale version where she just stood on her own separate base. So,
Okay.
but I had that one for a little while and I sold it off. So, but it was pretty good. But I
Who
just
made that?
I get bored of stuff quickly and I just move it down the road and get something else. So,
Who
Yeah.
made the one you had?
it was Prime One.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was just they released that diorama and then they released a separate version of just 2B on her own separate base, and that's the one I had. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, it was about like I think $800, maybe 900, something like that. It wasn't too bad. So it was
Yeah.
a little bit smaller. I think it was maybe like 18 inches tall, but yeah, I think the 1/3 is superior. It's just really well done.
So that's what this one is. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alan doesn't drink.
But yeah, great piece, Alan. It's a great piece, man.
No thanks.
Let's say what up to the people who came through. Darth was good. Glad to have you, man.
Oh, guys, we should also say that Jimmy is coming on. He's just
Yes.
running a little late.
Yeah.
He's neglecting his duties. He doesn't like us anymore, so
On
he's
him
on
late.
the way.
I told him to go chill and hang out. I was like, we gotta run things today. We'll be all right.
He's delegating.
Yeah, me and Freddie have been waiting for this moment so we can talk all anime.
Double
I think he's on
duties.
channel tonight.
I'll see you guys later.
Aiden, man, thanks for coming through. Terry, always good to see you. Theodore, good evening, everyone. Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy. Hey, bud.
Oh, fine tip, man. What's up? Thanks for coming through. Saying his hellos. And we got Alex. Alex, man. Good to have you. Yeah,
J&D
Marco's
show.
talking about J&D again. Come on, man.
My favorite.
What's up, Lane?
My man Lane.
Oh, Lane, good to see you.
Hope you're feeling better, Lane.
Yeah, for those who came in late, man, we've all hijacked the show. Jimmy's
Jimmy
not
doesn't know
coming.
He doesn't know her, actually. So.
Now, all jokes aside, before he kills me, yes, he will be here. He's just running late. So
We blocked him on StreamYard, so.
Jimmy's gonna be like, why'd you tell him I wasn't coming through? Oh, man. Lane Kramer, Alan and I got a piece, seems like an almost daily occurrence.
At least weekly. This.
Aiden, what is it you love? Love the show without Jimmy? Or you love the chaos? What are you talking about?
Is that bad?
Love us trying to fill some airtime here. Actually, did you guys see that room tour on the channel?
Oh yeah,
that came out today.
Yeah, that was
How
amazing.
freaking awesome was that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's shown us. We've gone over his collection like one show, and it looks so good, man. Like in picture form and video form, obviously.
Dude, that Jurassic Park diorama. I remember when they were selling that on Prime One. I've never really had a grasp on how big that thing actually was until I saw it next in his collection next to everything else. It's insane.
Nacho Libre.
Wait, which one are you talking about, Brian? I don't think I've seen
Jurassic
it.
Park, the T-Rex, like in the main room with the banner coming down.
Oh, the rotunda.
Rotunda, yeah.
Is that what they call it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
The thing was freaking cool. Oh no, we're gonna talk all about J&D today.
Oh,
That's
no.
Marcos's favorite topic.
It is. Yeah, I tell you, I was like, once I said we're hijacking the show, Jimmy's like, oh no,
Like, hell
what is
no.
this? I'm coming by.
Oh, you're muted, Jimmy. You're muted.
Great job, everybody, getting everything together and getting the show started. Sorry I was running behind today, but of course our team kind of pulled together and got everything squared away. Man, what a great evening this is. It is a Godlike Friday, and there is so much to talk about. regardless of what Marco says, there is.
I don't know.
I've got a list.
I
I got a list. Got a list here of just so many things that happen in the community, and then also what's going to transpire in the next few months. We have a lot going on, so I'm really looking forward to that. But I know Mr. Kiefer had a question for us this evening, so I'm going to let him take the floor. And hey, Eddie, Freddie, make sure you put him on the spotlight because I know Alan just loves that.
Oh no, you don't have to do that. No, it's okay. It's okay. No, I like the little box on the right.
No, there it is.
Too late.
You can see in your soul now.
All right.
Okay, panel and chat. So anyone in the chat that wants to address this, please go ahead and chime in, and we will try to address it. So the question of the evening is regarding PCS. What line or what statue would you like to see them address next? Now, these guys have, I don't know what's left. They've touched on almost everything from Star Wars to horror to Turtles to Ghostbusters. I can't think of anything they haven't touched on. So I guess that's why we're going to discuss it and see what's left out there. And so I guess we're not going to start with me because I only have one request from them.
Okay.
And it hasn't happened yet. And we all know what it is.
We all know what that is. Yeah.
Yeah, we do. So we'll start with the main man here. We'll start with Jimmy. What do you think?
Oh, put me on the spot. Okay. Well, there's a few pieces that PCS has done in the past that, in my opinion, they are unbeatable in. I mean, they just cannot be beaten in. TMNT, Ghostbusters, and I know Ant spoke about this last time he was with us. He did speak to, will you do a Ghostbusters 2 line? He said, absolutely, we will. We will. But my question is, will they do more villains? And I do want to see Vigo painting villain. I do want to see Ghostbusters 2 line, with the hoses and the gear they had. That would be another great set from PCS. Who could pull this off better, Freddie? Tell me, who could pull it off?
Yep.
PCS, man.
Right.
Yeah, no one
They're
could
king right now with that. Yep.
J&D.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think, Jimmy? Or rather, Freddie? What do you think they should try to address next?
We got Turtles, Ghostbusters.
I know, right? They've addressed almost everything I can think of.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go on my deep wish list because we all know what I want.
I know.
We keep it more more attainable. I'd say. All right, you got to come back to me.
Okay.
So
Come
All
on.
right.
Come
All
on.
right, let's go Noah. What do you think, bud?
So I really enjoy the video game stuff that PCS does. So I would love to see some better representation for Metal Gear Solid in either quarter scale or 1/3 scale. I feel like I think it's Force 4
Nice.
Figures and maybe Gaming Heads or another company. Just what they're doing it's okay. It's just not cutting it for me. So I would love to see PCS do like an Old Man Snake from Metal Gear Solid 4 or something like that. I would also love to see anything from Death Stranding. Because Death Stranding is another Kojima game I really like. And Prime 1 only did a half scale that was like $3,000. So I would love to see PCS do like a quarter or a third scale that was, pretty reasonable. So, and a little bit smaller. So,
Yeah, something that everyone can afford, right?
yeah, exactly. So, yeah, those are probably my main two.
Snake has to come with a cardboard box.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Yeah. It's a
Come with a
proximity.
cardboard box.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Brian, any thoughts on that?
So PCS, you guys have already said that they've covered so many different areas, right? They do so good with the horror line. All right, I have some deep wish list type stuff that I know will never get made. like Lucy from Bram Stoker's Dracula in the white dress with the baby, all that. I would absolutely love a statue for that. I don't think that'll ever happen. If they did, but now Noah, you got me thinking about video games too. I mean, BioShock would be awesome. I mean, I've always wanted a good line of BioShock. However, what PCS could really do really well at, which I see a couple of other places kind of dabbling in this every once in a while, but they don't really stay true to form, I feel like, except for Sideshow way back in the day. But Universal Monsters, like if you did a whole line of Universal Monsters, quarter scale or 1/3, it'd be freaking awesome.
Invisible Man. That'd be cool.
What?
Invisible Man. That'd be a cool monster. Dude.
I mean, it would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a
It
translucent,
would.
like with tape
Absolutely with the wrap. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It would be a cool statue.
it'd be awesome.
I would love to see Tweeterhead's Gillman, but like in 1/3 scale. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
I just feel like that piece is a little too small. I would love that thing just gigantic. Like
as much as I like that, I like that one, and it is really cool. I appreciate their take on Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
I'd love an original Creature from the Black Lagoon by PCS.
Yeah,
I think that would be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I know Sideshow did some of that too back in the day, but PCS, I mean, nothing against Sideshow. I mean, they do incredibly good stuff. I mean, I have a whole collection of Sideshow, but the last time they touched on all that stuff would have been, God, almost 20 years ago now. I think 15 years ago maybe. I'd love to see something new and fresh with that line.
Nice.
Good choice.
It's a good pick.
Yep. And Marcos.
So I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I got. Okay, so obviously we know the Deadpool bus is coming out, like the Carnage and Hulk bus that's coming out. So I won't talk too much about that. I want to see that more. Noah, you got me thinking video games too. And wouldn't it be cool? You could do a whole Super Smash Bros. Line. 1/4 to 1/3. They have powers, obviously. And guess who you can do there? Snake from Metal Gear Solid, because he's in Brawl. So you can do so many characters if you get that license somehow. Maybe 1/4, 1/3. I think 1/4 would be better because you can make them a little bit more dynamic, those characters with their powers and all that. Man, that'd be so cool. Like, that'd be so fucking cool to get all those. You have so many characters to pick from, too, and it's one of the biggest games of all time.
Yeah.
And then my like deep wish list. I know when Ant was on, we talked about it because he does sports people like Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and I asked him like, would you do a King Griffey Jr.? And that would be like that's my favorite baseball player of all time. So I would love to see him either do because he has the prettiest swing of all time in baseball history. So either like him and his like a cool concept would be like him. You get like 4 torsos basically, like him in the starting position when he's hitting, and then like him like almost like hitting the ball, and then him like finishing with the ball. Like that'd be cool if you had like 3 different torsos, and maybe 3 whole bodies. Whole body moves at the swing too. So I don't know that or him just robbing home run because that's what he was known for as well. So I don't know. I just want a Griffey because, dude, I was like looking this week. Like I remember back in the day. I got a King Griffey Jr. like toy. It was like more like a small statue, like a McFarlane baseball toy.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm like, because I want something like Griffey, because he's like literally my. I had a dog. I named him after Griffey. Like he's literally my favorite athlete of all time.
Nice.
Samus would be fucking dope, dude.
It'd be badass.
That's what I'm saying. You can do that whole line if you get all Smash Bros. Like that license. Just get the license. I'm not saying this would be easy, probably, but get that license. You can get Sonic. You can get any Mario character. You can get Metal Gear Solid, Star Fox's character. Like you can do anything with that line. But yeah, King Griffey Jr. is like what I want to see for sure, and then maybe Jackie Chan. Obviously, like a whole line of Jackie Chan movies. So I'm sorry, it's like 9 different IPs, but I hope.
All right, let me get mine in real quick. So I have put thought into it. So we all know Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's my favorite action hero. It'd be nice if they did a Jack Slater from Last Action Hero. Wow. I'd like that one. I love Last Action Hero. It pretty much is a spoof of all action movies from back in the days, 90s, 80s. It's really good, underrated. If you haven't seen it, Last Action Hero, Arnold Schwarzenegger, check it out. After that, and I was thinking too, I was like, okay, they've done Arnold with Conan. They've done Blade. What I'd like to see is Demolition Man, Simon Phoenix, and I think it's Detective Spartan. Basically Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. And I was like, I have not seen anybody tackle those two in statue form. I know 1/6 Company did a Simon Phoenix from Demolition Man. It looks great. But I haven't seen anybody do the Demolition Man for anything. So I like to see that pair together and like them just like looking at each other like they're about to face off. I think that'd be cool.
Nice.
So
Awesome.
Those
And
some-
I'm gonna answer my own question. I was thinking about it earlier this evening, and some of the older horror movies, like King Kong on top of the Empire State Building,
Mhm.
the original, when Ray Harryhausen was doing it, holding Fay Ray with a couple of those biplanes
Oh yeah.
flying around it.
Sweet diorama. Yeah.
that'd be
I thought that would be awesome, and I would buy that in a heartbeat.
Dude, make it as
If any-
big as that new Godzilla Prime One Piece. You know, like
Yeah, that's exactly
make
what
it
came
as
to
big
mind.
as that.
Totally.
That'd be cool, man.
Totally.
Yeah, and do a whole diorama like that would be awesome, and I'd love to see it.
That'd be cool, man. I'm surprised you didn't say Dutch.
I was going to say that too. Yeah,
Nah,
1/3
nah,
Dutch.
I'm joking.
No, obvious. I've said it every week. It doesn't
Yeah,
That's obvious. Yeah, that's obvious.
I didn't say that. I was like, come on, we always say
I
that.
think that's the
But,
whole.
hey,
That's the whole
guys,
panel.
am I the only one that wants a kindergarten cop Arnold Schwarzenegger? Am
No,
the only
I
one
want that too.
wants a
I want
kindergarten
that
I
too.
want a
Do you want
kindergarten
him with
cop.
do you want him with the beard with the trench coat
beard.
at the beginning, or do you want him
No.
like as the
I
teacher?
want him full PG Arnie. Maybe
Yeah.
little ferret with the whistle in his mouth, like full
Yeah.
on
Dude.
kindergarten cop.
Dude,
I
I went
was
to
gonna-
dude. I like that movie so much. I went to the
I love-
filming locations in Astoria, Oregon.
Dude, I love
Oh,
it.
wow.
It's
For
one of
that
my
movie.
favorite
No.
movies from him, easily.
Yeah,
I'd love that.
I,
Yeah.
It's like
I have pictures of all of it. Yeah,
It's like Will Ferrell. One of my favorite movies is like the most kid movie he's done. It was like Kicking and Screaming. It's like one of my favorite movies.
I love
he's ever
Kicking and
done.
Screaming.
Yeah, it's hilarious. So like same thing with the kindergarten cop. It's super corny,
Yeah.
cheesy.
Yeah.
It's fucking funny, man. I love it.
it's great.
Shoot, I'll do a Running Man, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like he's been in so many just like iconic.
True Lies would be a good one. True Lies.
Dude,
Oh, man.
Commando. Get him at the end, all suited up.
And for Jimmy, whenever I said like you posted that little short of Commando Arnold, I'm like, dude, this could pass as a Dutch. If you could get that
Oh, yeah.
license,
Easy.
get
Good,
the
yeah.
license of Commando and like Dutch, you know,
Nobody
like,
won't know.
you could do that, man.
It could easily pass as Dutch.
Yeah, and you could get a
No.
dog tag like on the back of the dog tag says Dutch. You know, as a little Easter egg. You know, like
I should clarify. I went to Astoria for the Goonies filming locations, but I was like, but Kindergarten Cop was here too, so I had to go to
Yeah.
all those
and
also.
and just add that and add Goonies as well. Just add Goonies
Goonies would
next
be cool.
project too. Goonies, is a
Goonies would
classic.
be badass. Yeah.
That-
And he's Sloth.
That would be cool, man. Panel, thank you for taking over for the first part of the show and getting us started. And I know I just kind of sprung that, so I'm sorry I'm running behind. But we're all here now, and we'll get things going. Great job, team. I did want to bring up something real quick before we get started. Our giveaway will be here before you know it. I first want to thank the 42 subscribers we had this week. New to Godlike Statues, thank you so very much for subscribing, and we promise to bring you the best content possible. Welcome to Godlike Statues. We're doing the giveaway with Spec Fiction, our sponsor. We're giving away the Dark Side Wonder Woman kind of dio from Iron Studios. This is going to be a great statue, and it is courtesy of Todd from Spec Fiction.
Thanks, Todd.
So thank you very much, Todd, and thank you for just saying, hey, 1,000%, I'll take care of you guys. Whatever you need, let me know.
And
So
thank
this is
you for
going-
all our past sponsors as well. Too,
Yes.
like Josh and
100%.
Lane. You know, thank you
Mhm.
as well, Lane. So everybody that's helped us along the way, man. Thank you. And PlayStation.
Yeah, so I just talked to them today, so I'm going to bring this up here real quick. This has been sitting on my desk for the last week, but I did want to bring up next week is the Alan Kiefer Award. It is upon us. We're on the eve, and we will be choosing the best display. Please only post one picture in this post, and you will be eligible for the Alan Kiefer Award. What we need is the best display setup. Take only one picture and post it in this post on Godlike Statues, and you will be entered to win. And here is the Sony PlayStation Pulse headset. Let me bring this up on the screen here. Oh,
There's
no.
Alan. It's
No,
perfect to have him there. This is
yeah.
important.
Let me bring this up here real quick if I can get it all together. There we go. Courtesy of PlayStation of America, the Sony Pulse 3D headset, and the light is hitting it. There we go. And this will be given to the winner along with a trophy courtesy of Brian. It will be a Godlike Statues trophy as the Alan Kiefer Award. It's going to look great in your setup. Along with now, you got a really sweet headset. John, thank you so very much for just saying, hey, whatever you need, just let me know. And here you go. This is where this is from. So going to the winner coming up very soon. Alan, we're about to honor you, sir, coming up next week. Congratulations to the winner coming up. What do you think about all this, man? There's a lot of ruckus around the Alan Kiefer Award.
I'm telling you, it's awesome.
Yeah, I was just telling my daughter, man. I was like, because she was playing video games, and we had two controllers, and then I had brought up a third controller because I was like, somebody else is gonna play. We're gonna have people coming over. Like, you got a third controller? I was like, yeah. I was like, I have it, for backup and stuff like that. She was like, oh wow, and I was like, I could also use like a Sony headset as well. I was like, it'd be nice, along with the VR set. Wink, wink. In case Christmas or something comes around.
Damn, Freddie.
So if I could win this, I take one off the plate. That's what I'm saying.
There you go, man. The Alan Kiefer Award is. I always said, Alan's always here. He's always contributing. The man needs an award, and we just kind of made it happen. Alan, man, it's awesome, man. I'm looking forward to giving this away. I know you don't like a lot of attention, man, and I know I'm a big part of that. I'm sorry, but I know someone's really going to enjoy that.
Yep, yeah, they will. I can't wait to start going through all of the submissions.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some beautiful setups.
There is. I
It just
saw
kind
one
of sucks
today.
that Alan's got a green screen, so it's like it's weird. That we get. And I like to say it every week, but it's not fair. Like he has his green screen, and he has an idea of his collection, what he wants to do. It's not
Yeah.
Marcos, you had said that.
We have proof of Marcos taking selfies with my green
I
screen.
know, yeah,
Hey,
I know.
blame our group. They said take pictures, mate. I gotcha. Wow.
Well, someone did ask me if that was real or not, and I said it is real. And I brought up some pictures of Marcos next to it, so people.
I
understand.
almost, I almost
asked
stole about 3 statues. I will say that.
They asked me to do
Touched
it, but yeah, it is 1,000% real. Lane, I know exactly what you mean. Sub-Zero is now plain zero. I'm gonna do a video about this week. I've got like 4 videos lined up. They're gonna go to members first, and then they'll go out right after that. But 2 of them will be members exclusive. The other 2 will just be regular. But one of them is J&D pieces, and I thought this would be a great J&D if they did Schwarzenegger and then one of the other Running Man together, or one of the villains together. That would look amazing as a pair. I thought that would look awesome. But Running Man would be awesome. I thought that would look great. Another member in, nice guy, Hyde, the master chef himself is here.
What
I
up,
always
nice
think
guy?
about food when I see that guy, because he's always posts some amazing food. And you can't have the show unless Ross is here. Ross, thank you for coming in. We're looking forward to the great show. Oh, awesome, man. Yeah, we'll try to bring the best show possible. And again, thanks to our team for holding it down while I was running behind. But I did want to bring up the Alan Kiefer Award. It's live. It will be a giveaway next week. It's going to be great. Good luck to everybody. All you got to do is make that submission in the post on Godlike Statues, and you will be entered.
And Jimmy, where can they find that post on your Godlike Statues page?
It is pinned, and it is called the Alan Kiefer Award. I think the Alan Kiefer Award is live, and it's on there, and it is pinned to the top. There's 2 of them.
And
Our
it's
giveaway-
with that picture you showed of Aiden's old collection, correct?
Yep. Mine, Aiden's. There's a few others on there
Okay,
too.
cool, awesome.
Yeah. So
So I want to say in regards to that that Alan Kiefer Award, somebody actually had brought it up. I was having a conversation with a couple of the collectors in the community, and it was like about 5-6 of us, and we're like, oh man, so only one shot.
well,
So I said, yeah, I was like, one picture, because we're not only going to be grading on how much statues you have. I said, it's not about how much statues you have. It's about everything, lighting, placement, because anybody could just dump 50 statues in a room and take a picture. I said, no, it's all about lighting. I said, you want to turn the lights off, turn the lights down. I know some people already have it set up, because when I went to Alan's house, he had it how he have it right now. And when I went there, I don't know what he did. You remember, like he just started flipping some switches, and lights started come out. Like it was the same statues that was there. It wasn't until he started flipping switches, it just changed the whole vibe around. So it's not about you got to like get everything in one shot or two shots or three shots or four shots. So
perfect example of that, Freddie, is that one piece that it was a Predator Jungle Hunter. That one guy created that whole jungle around him. Remember that big pedestal, basically? Like that's a great collection that he did with that one piece. You know, so
right.
It's not the quantity; it's about the quality. Obviously, that's
right. Because some people want to flex and show that they have like 100 statues in a hall. I said that's nice. That don't mean you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have 100. I'm like, what? A whole bunch of us have 50, 100 statues. It's not about that. You can show me a collection with just a whole bunch of books and like 10 bookshelves. But I've seen collections with bookshelves, and on the bookshelves, there's like statues, mini pieces, lighting, words. So we're looking at all of that. So, you know, it's not about flexing like Alan on the screen behind him, you know, but he has way more than that. That's only what 3, 6, 9 pieces right there. And he doesn't even need to take a picture of like other sides, you know, to show that he has like 50 statues, because that's not what we're looking at. So I just wanted to throw that in there, Jimmy. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I mean, well, Alan has 9 to 12 pieces behind him, maybe a little bit more or a little bit less. But does that make it less incredible? No. It's like it looks amazing with just a few.
Yeah.
This is a great example of how a display could really make a difference with lighting. I think Alan took some pictures. He sent me some video the other day too that I literally I watched it probably like 25 times or something. I was like, man, why does this look so good? Like I've seen the statue before, but I realize it's how he has it displayed and then how the spotlights hit everything. And it just brings out the piece that much more in a dark environment. And then you've got like certain spotlights hitting certain areas of the statue really brings it out. So
that top left one right there, that Ghost Rider, that piece I always thought was a solid piece. Like it's a good piece. Yeah. People say it's a grail because it sells more than when you retail, obviously. But dude, like in that collection, I was like blown away by it for some reason. Like, what the fuck? This piece is amazing, and a lot to do with how he displayed it and the lighting and everything. But 100 statues doesn't mean anything. Yeah, but what Jimmy was just exactly saying is like you see a piece a bunch of times in other people's collection, like, oh, that's a cool piece, and then you see it in a really good display, like, holy fuck, that's an amazing piece, you know. So that piece was a perfect example of that for me. It's like I always knew it was a good piece, but it just went over the top when I saw it in person at Alan's collection, obviously. So that, and then like the Ripley, the 140 Prime 1. I keep saying it. Congrats to Brian. That's coming in soon for him. Like that piece, I hope it blows you away like it did me. And I'm not a big Aliens fan, or Aliens fan. So man,
even in the creativity, I've seen. We all have seen a bunch of collections. I've seen a collection where, with the statues, it's how they did it with placement. You know, because we talk about lighting, placement. How they've made a diorama out of it, because you can have a whole bunch of. Alan has a couple of pieces like that too, where it's because you know, I don't want to reveal too much of Alan's collection, but I don't think he'll mind if I reveal this one, but he has Ripley, and how he had Ripley in the center, and he had 2 alien pieces just surrounding it, and what he created with that. And I was like, oh man, I would have never thought to put those 2 pieces together with that other statue, those 3 pieces. And I said, that's amazing. So it's also about placement too, you know. So we're gonna be great on a whole bunch of things. I just, you know, we're just trying to set the expectations and how you're doing it too. You know, don't just I'm gonna take a snap. You know,
even like Alan's display made J&D pieces look good to me. So like, damn.
Yeah.
Gotta go, Alan. Yeah. I'm kidding. What's up, Vision?
Yeah,
I just had to throw that.
Yeah, because Alex said 100 statues put together. I'm like, I hear you, but it's, you know, because you have 100 statues all there, but you can have 5 statues put together and placed really well. So let's keep that in mind when you're submitting.
I probably get like this question at least once a week of, hey, when's Alan's room tour? Like when's that going to happen? Like, when's that coming? When's that coming? Now it's going to be like, I want to get double the question. Hey, when's that coming? When's that coming? But Alan will get that done as soon as he can. You know, it's not Alan, no rush, no hurry when you can. And it will be a
Hurry
membership
up, Alan.
coming up. He said, hurry.
Alan,
Yeah,
can I just come down there and shoot it for you? That way I can
Yeah.
actually see your collection too.
Yeah.
You're welcome anytime, buddy. Anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm waiting on that new iPhone 16. I just put my PO in
There
for
we
it this
go.
morning.
Oh, you did.
Alan?
Oh,
I'm getting
Yeah,
there.
and that thing's got some awesome lenses and video
Mhm.
capability.
I'm getting
Yeah.
it too.
But
Yeah.
Brian, you
Right?
should definitely go
Mhm.
up there because I know you go to Florida a lot, correct?
Yeah, I am planning on it eventually. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
you
obviously
and
with
Freddie,
Alan's
yeah.
consent.
Yeah,
Oh no, like I said, you're
Mhm.
welcome anytime.
yeah. You
Thank
and
you.
Freddie should definitely go. I know Freddie wants to go back. Obviously, that's Katie.
Oh, for sure.
So you all three. I'd love to see you all three together, obviously as well. So
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
be good. It'd be good to you guys to meet up. This was posted today by this week by Alex.
such
I
a
know
good
he got
piece.
in.
Fucking hell, man.
He got in the new City Hunter Predator, and he had sent me
Yeah.
some pictures too. And I was looking at this real closely
Love
and
that teal.
just realizing how amazing this statue is. And man, this is a very expensive piece, but looking at it, it's just so great. I mean, this is probably one of the best. I love the
Yep.
portrait he has in the back, but there's so many great things about this piece, and seeing them both together like this makes it even better. Like I love how he has the helmets in the middle and the portraits, or whatever.
Oh, that
But,
looks great.
It does look good. This is my plan for the for my module space to have these two together. Mr. Kiefer, I know you got this in this week. How is it?
You are not going to be disappointed.
There we go.
Okay.
I'll tell you, the colors, especially on the armor and
Yep.
on the portrait, absolutely blew me away. And when you see it in person,
Mhm.
it's not like looking at Prime One pictures. It's not like looking at people's, pictures posted in videos. When you see it in hand, it's a stunning piece.
Mm.
You're going to be very happy that you got it. I'm in love with it. I really love it a lot. Right now, I'm working on the trophy wall
Mm-hmm.
as
Wow.
I'm creating the trophy wall.
Nice.
So,
Alan,
so
quick question. This or jungle, which one would you say is better? Without the trophy wall, like just the predators only.
well, I have to say that if I could only have one predator, it would be the jungle hunter.
Gotcha.
I think it's the most iconic. But this one it's so different from jungle that you can put the two together and it's not going to look like it's the same animal in a different pose.
Yeah.
They're two totally different looking. Their armors are different. The city hunter doesn't have all the bones strung all over him like the jungle does. Portrait is totally different. The paint job is different. It's really a beautiful piece. Prime One did a great job with it.
Nice.
Yeah. Man, it's. I mean, I got the invoice from Prime One, and I was a little disappointed them saying that, hey, you have the deluxe, not the deluxe bonus. And I said, I already went through this once, not doing that again. So I told them, look, when I ordered this, that wasn't available. Can I just switch it over? And they put me on a list. They said they're going to take care of it for me. I haven't got the notification yet. I think Alan mentioned once this bad boy hits and starts to get it in collector, like once it starts to ship, they're going to be like, well, we have 3 canceled. You want to go and pick one up? So and that's what I'll end up doing because I've got a credit with Sideshow. It'd make it that much easier. This is a $4,000 plus statue, depending on what version you get. But it is an incredible statue. It's just amazing. I love everything about it. My favorite Predator movies are 1 and 2. It always will be. And I do love the Hulu series also. So, the Prey Predator is another one I really want to get also. So I love this one. I know it's coming home. So stay tuned. Speaking of coming home, I was at work, still working. I was just about to get off, and I got a message from my friend Mike. If you don't know Dr. Mike, he does have his own YouTube channel as well. And he sent me a message. He said, "Hey man, look what just came in." And there you go.
Mm.
So,
Creepy, man. It's creepy how good it is. It's so
Yeah.
creepy that it looks like.
Dr. Mike is one of the first ones to have in hand. And listen, me and him love Iron Man a lot. So we discussed it a little bit. I kind of went over it with him, and I asked him some questions. I said, hey, what do you think about the quality, of how it's made, and the likeness? It's right there in front of you. I mean, what is your thoughts? His response was is that it's perfect, and he wouldn't change anything about it. The likeness is 10 out of 10 in person. He said it's just amazing. And the more I look at it, I'm trying to find some stuff that's wrong with it. Like, man, maybe there's something wrong, whatever. But there just isn't. There just isn't anything wrong. Look at that portrait, man. Look at that. But
Hey, Jimmy, it didn't come broken. That's a great thing too. With the box,
Yeah,
we're kind of
I watched.
portrait. Yeah, portrait. We're kind of scared about.
I did watch to see how it was placed in this glass,
Yeah,
case it comes in, and there's a stopper or something on the bottom that holds it to where it doesn't move.
Nice.
So that way it stays intact. Man, the likeness on this is it's almost unreal. It looks like RDJ, like right there in front of you. So, and then of course Mike's got some great pieces, right? So he made them all just kind of intertwined together. I love that battle damage Mark 7 back there. That's awesome.
So, Jimmy, was this the Iron Man suit you would have wanted, though? If you could, obviously, Mark 1, take away that. I'm saying, like, outside of Mark 1, was this the suit? I think this is 52, 55?
Yeah. For a bust, you mean?
Yes, in general.
Yeah, I mean,
Because the one right next to it is my favorite, 7.
7.
Yeah.
Everybody loves 7. I do too. But 1585 are probably the ones that are more right, especially towards the end. They were so iconic to like the movie and the films, and I understand that. The ones that I like more, a lot of people don't like. So, but I think 3 would have been amazing in that. My concern is that it would have been too bulky because Mark 3 is kind of bulky,
Clunky.
He's yeah, exactly. So that was a little bit of concern. I think this was a great pick. People probably assassinate me when I say this, but I thought Mark 5 would have been awesome too, or Mark 7 would have been great. A lot of people don't
red
like
and
Mark
silver's
5.
cool, man.
Yeah, both people don't like Mark 5, but I do. So I think what look awesome is to just how Mike has it. I mean, he's got another bust with it. He's got the Infinity Gauntlet with it. I think it looks awesome just like this. I have a little bit of a different vision because they're going to be with with the half skills, and it's going to be raised up along with the helmet, because the helmet talks that I have, and it has the RDJ message in it, so it's going to be next to him.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, I
they went all out on this piece, man, and you got a great price on it too, man. So congrats.
Yeah, thank you. I've been looking forward to it for a long time, and anybody that loves Iron Man, and this is only my opinion, doesn't mean that it's right or it's wrong, but this is probably the best Iron Man piece you can get as far as a statue goes. I did do a top 5 Iron Man video. Make sure you watch that, and it talks about some of the best Iron Man pieces there is. So very hard to deny this, but it will be here soon. Shipping is ungodly expensive, and I knew it would be. But I think I posted in our chat what it's going to cost me. So we'll have to see when I get the invoice what I'm going to do.
But Jimmy, this piece is like your Black Bear Tsume for me. Like it's like your most anticipated piece of all time, basically since forever.
You should do. You know what you should do when you get this. Every single Zoom call you do, the next time when you get it and we're doing a stream, you should put that right in front of the computer because it's so damn real. Yeah, and put a GameStop shirt on him. So I don't know, put something on him and like have him be hilarious. Exactly. Yep.
But
Jimmy, if you ever could meet him at like some type of Comic-Con, what would you take off that to get signed? Would it be the glasses? Would it be that Avengers Endgame thing? It'll be awesome to get this signed by RDJ in person.
Yeah, like the helmet or Nano Gauntlet or something that I can get a hold of to be. I really love. I do love having pieces signed. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
But what I really like is to have like the company SWA that or SWU that does like signage and things. They have 4K images from the film that are clipped out and then they're certified. I love when they sign those because I feel like that can be displayed very well, and it's part of the movie. Getting any, I think they have several different clips, whatever, but it's just cool to have that part. But yeah, I mean, this will be shipping soon, and we'll do a live unbox. Not a live unboxing; it'll be a live reveal. I'm gonna have to take it outside and bring that sucker in here because it's not fitting through the door. There's no way; it's just too big. So yeah, it'll be coming very soon.
Yeah, congrats. That's beautiful.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I know a lot of other people are. Here's the other portrait here, the Iron Man portrait.
Looks great. Just no one's gonna use it.
No one's gonna. I mean, yeah, I feel that everybody's gonna be using the RDJ portrait, right? So, but
It's cool they gave it to you.
yeah, and how many? I know that if you order for this particular seller, you actually get the RDJ glasses. I was exclusive to them. And who does an RDJ bus that's incredible and actually adds a switch out with it?
Yeah.
There's a switch out with a bust. There's not too many busts that do that.
With the headstand,
Companies that
headstand
do
too.
that. Yeah, headstand, and they went all out to make sure that this was one of the best pieces.
Congrats, Jimmy.
Thanks.
You did
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think me and Alan talked offline too. We just can't really see another company coming in and trying to match this to be better. Like I guess it's possible, but first of all, you gotta have a license. Second of all, when you do it, can you make it the likeness just like that? It'd be really tough. It'd be really, really tough.
Yeah, they really. I don't know how that was done, but it's near perfection.
Yeah,
Jimmy, do you know the ES on this?
There's speculations where there was some more made, but if I had to guess, probably 50. If there's more, I'll be very surprised. But I know a few companies got. I know a few other groups got some other ones too, but there's not going to be very many of these going around. This piece is going to go for a lot of money on the aftermarket because there's not that many. So, and not to mention, you can't deny the likeness on it. I mean, it is so. But
Like I said, it's creepy how good it looks.
I don't know. It's about 80-85%.
Whoa,
No, I'm kidding.
That's
Oh, yeah.
JD
It's
score.
close.
Come on,
Yeah,
Brian.
it's close. Yeah.
I kid.
It's actually,
That's as close as it gets.
I think so, man. It's like it's so hard to. And look, I looked. I mean, I looked for flaws and something that doesn't look as good. If there's any aspect of it. But I swear I just can't find something. When I have it in front of me, I can be able to tell you more. Cypher, somebody else said that too to me, but I can guarantee you this wasn't Queen. I can guarantee you it was
Quick question: What the panel in the chat too? What's y'all's dream bus if you could have one in your collection?
Yeah.
I don't mind, but
Congrats, Jimmy, on this. Dr. Mike, congrats.
Yep.
And anybody in the chat who's getting it, congrats as well. I wish I would have went in on it when I had the opportunity, but me, along with other people, thought it was, I thought it was a yacht.
it's fake.
No, I'm joking. No, I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was fake, but I know a lot of people was doubting it, and I wasn't doubting. I was just.
You doubted.
My only thing was, Iron Man is not my main, because I'm a DC person. So I was like, I'm not gonna, spend that money on, Iron Man, even though Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. is my number one hero, from Marvel. When I seen it, like how good it was in production, I was like, oh, I regret it. I regret it. But,
I asked Mike if you zoom in a little bit on his like right underneath his mustache, there's some blemishes there. I said, like, what is that? He's got lights on it, so it kind of reflects off of the camera. That's kind of what that was. And he moved it on another picture, and you could see it went away. So I was like, oh, okay, that's what it is. But it came in perfect for him. I mean, it comes in a coffin, man. So it's like it's coming in a huge crate.
It's ginormous.
So when do you get yours, Jimmy?
Well, mine should be shipping very, very soon. And when it does, I have to make a decision if I'm going to pay air or sea. And I did post in our group how much that was, and you can kind of get an idea of what I'm looking at.
Dude, just do see. Just do see. It's
Yeah.
you're not the first one getting it anyway, so just do see.
Right. Yeah,
This is what I want to see: somebody in the community that we know. I want to see somebody hugging and kissing this statue. I want everything debunked because because again, videos are going up, people putting pictures, and you got people. Hey, I'm like, look, if you see me hugging it and kissing it, but that's why I told Jimmy the other day. I was like, Jimmy, when you unbox it, man, please hug it. get Robert Downey Jr. a kiss, stroke his hair a little bit, so that we could all confirm and say, hey, this is real.
So Marcos, I think next they should do a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in the same format.
Ooh, that's awesome, man.
That would be another kind of
awesome.
tough likeness to get. That if they could nail it, they'd sell a lot.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. That's a good one.
I think so. And I do know that the same group is going to do more. And I do know that one commissioner I know personally, they're going to see another RDJ done, and by the same people. So
Why
I'm like, man, I was like, I don't have enough room for that. But they're going to do that, and they're going to do others. So, man, this likeness is just absolutely ridiculous. So,
what about you, Alan? What's your 1-to-1 bust that you would love?
Yeah, I don't know. I never really got into 1-to-1s until
Same.
I got the Alita in, and that just blew me away. And I have the Arnold's coming, the T800, and I've got Natiri coming from Infinity, and the Christian Bale from Queen. So honestly, for me, I don't know if there's another one that I would really be looking for. I'm pretty happy with what I've got and what I've got ordered.
Yep.
Well, that could change tomorrow. Somebody puts a post up and look what we might do, and I'm going to go, oh hell yeah! But
you're gonna have to open up another wing in your house just for.
I need a second. I need a second floor. Is what I need.
Yeah. Terminator buses will be my next my next venue. That's the last piece that I need, and I got it coming. I already got it secured, so that's coming, and that's the Terminator line. That's it. I've completed it. After that, I don't think you need anything after that. You got everything you need. But
that's gonna have to be my forever piece because there's no way because that's coming in a crate. There's no way I'm keeping that crate. I can't. Like I know collectors say don't get rid. I can't do it. Like
Freddie, ship it off to me. I got room. Ship it off to me. Honestly, seriously, I'm actually not joking about that. Yeah.
What, you talking about the crate? I'm not giving you the statue.
No, I'm just the statue. I mean, not that statue. The crate. You can ship it off to me. I have so much room, dude. Like you can.
Oh, for real? I'll do that.
Yeah, no, 100%, dude. Like,
yeah, that's good. I can't keep a crate in my crate.
You got to pay for it. Obviously, I'm not paying for it, but I can get the dolly.
Man, come on, I'm tossing that crate.
Dude, I can hold it for you forever, man, and ship it back.
Man, because once you talk about money, I ain't paying rent for a box.
Dude, come on. No, I'm saying ship it too. I'm not saying pay.
I got you. I'm messing around. No, I'll do it, bro.
Yeah, 100%. I got you, man.
Yeah, I can't do crazy.
Anybody else in the panel? 100%. If you need boxes shipped to me, I can hold it for you. I got the whole ginormous barn. So
I am running out of room in my storage unit.
Brian, seriously, I'm not joking. If you need box space, I got you, dude.
And I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I am, Marcos, trust me when I say I'm taking you up 100% on that. As soon as I take that out, that whole box, I'm sending it to you.
You guys have seen the barn I have. It's like an insulated, storage system. That's all it is. Like in the summer, it's like 75 degrees in there. So
Wow.
I would
Yeah,
gladly pay you than
That's
Star
very
Wars.
generous. That's very generous of you, Marcos. Thank you.
I got you guys. You guys are my friends, man. Obviously. I got you.
So Alex
What-
was asking, I'm really debating on that Queen Alien bust, but
Is
not
that a
crazy
thing?
about the paint job. I heard the Infinity might be doing one. Alan, is he? I think he's referring to the one you have, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So that is a masterpiece, man. That is an incredible piece. If Infinity does one, I mean, I can only imagine how good that's going to be. But
Well, can I ask which one are we talking about? Which one was done? That's not the
It's
sideshow
Big
one,
Chap,
is it?
right?
no, this is
It's
the
Chap.
yeah, this is the
Is
Queen
it-
Studios Alien bust. Big chop.
Yeah, it's
They did a Queen Alien one?
No,
Yeah, it
Queen
is.
Studios.
No, Queen.
Queen
It's Big Chap.
Studios.
I'm sorry. I'm reading that as Queen Alien bust, and
I
I'm
was
like, wait a
too.
minute, there's
I
a
got
Queen
you.
Alien
I was
bust?
That'd be huge. God damn, that'd be ginormous.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
So before Alan gets to it, I will say this: Alan has a trillion amazing pieces. That was the one I was not like. I know Alan loves it, so Alan can talk more. For me though, that out of all the
Sorry.
pieces, I like. Damn, that was not the one that blew me away. Like that Ripley piece blew me away completely over that one. So
Wow, really? Okay.
that's just my opinion, though. I know Alan loves it, so I'm not
Yeah.
trying to hate on it. Obviously,
You know
so,
what blew Marcos away more than that piece? That J&D Wonder Woman.
It's a good
Smiling
piece.
and everything.
I gave it the same grade I gave it when you unboxed it, though. Right? Don't put words in my mouth.
That was the biggest smile I've seen out of all the statues.
Stop.
I remember you asked Alan to take out that Wonder Woman so you could hold it.
Stop. No.
I was like, Alan, don't. Marcos is drunk. Don't listen to him.
I literally said, "Give me that Hulk Buster." I literally said that.
Well, let me bring this up. I know this was shown this week, and I did want to get everybody's opinion. I gotta admit, I really did like the bonus portrait. Was I? This is not a statue that I've always like. Oh man, I gotta have that one, but it's still really good. This was shown this week. Finally, the 1/4 Batman Hush was announced. Then they do have a portrait that it is from a comic, and it is a little different from the original. I don't even know what's on here, but it has that. It's not on here. Yeah, it has the.
Oh, you're talking about that bonus portrait?
Yeah, the bonus part. I don't even see it on here, but here's the measurements here. It didn't have of course, it didn't have the screen. The base is redone. Everything else looks the same to me.
No, there's
cape-
no screen though. The screen,
Right.
the base, yeah.
Right, and
No
the cape
bats.
doesn't look as big. I guess, of course, because
Yeah.
of 1/4, but it doesn't stick out as much. I feel like, and I don't know what the cape is made of, but I'm pretty sure it's not polystone like the last one was. I know there was a lot of issues with leaning and some other things because that cape was really heavy. But it looks great. It's just not one that I would pick up, but it does look good. I do like how it goes well with the Batman. I'm sorry, with the Superman 1/4, the Hush. Together, they look really good. I think
They did get rid of the bats, though, huh?
Yeah,
they did get rid of the bats. They did. Here's the DX bonus, so it has the unmasked, just like the other. But
just don't get the bonus. Don't get
yeah,
that thing is hideous. I'm sorry.
yeah.
He's talking about the wrap.
The wrap, like it's bad. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I know what they're going for. It didn't work though. So that's just my opinion.
There
If you
is
got it,
another.
Congrats to you, but no. You know what I mean?
There is another comic that it's
Yeah.
not from the Hush, but it's another that looks exactly like. Let me bring this up here real quick. There it is. It looks exactly like the comic. So, is it for me? I would definitely get the DX bonus, but it's or from Prime One, but I can't say I was a huge fan. I mean, it looks okay. It looks okay. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mr. Kiefer, what do you think, man?
I'm not a fan of this particular portrait
Right.
because I don't think Batman was Hush. I mean, those wrappings don't belong on, I don't believe, Bruce Wayne,
No.
unless I'm missing something.
So he Hush portrayed himself as Batman, I believe, in the comics. So
Okay, well then perhaps it makes sense. Okay.
It still doesn't look good to me though. So
Yeah, the when they did the third scale, they also offered as a bonus a Prime One. If you bought it directly from Prime One, there was a bonus head sculpt that was similar to this, but not quite so overly wrapped up.
Right.
It had just
it was only half of his face, right?
yep.
It was the comic book cover.
Yeah.
And that looked to me. I actually liked that one. This, I don't know. I'm not feeling it, but that if I wanted this in quarter scale, that would not deter me from buying it. I just wouldn't use that head sculpt.
Gotcha.
There's plenty of other head sculpts that come with this to use.
Okay.
I think they did a good job on this piece. They slimmed it down. They made it a smaller footprint.
Sure.
They probably made the clip out of something different, lighter. But I have to say that as far as a quarter scale Batman, and because I like what they've done with the Superman. They made a quarter scale, and it's the Hush version. They made some changes, and I like it. But for me personally, I would get that Hush Superman, and I would get the Prime One Batman on Tactical Throne to put with it, as opposed to this Batman.
Same here.
That's just my sense.
That would look really good.
Same here.
That Tactical Throne is, to me, that's outstanding. That piece.
It is. I love it. I love that one.
And it's blue too. That's my big thing too. Is if you want a blue Batman, might as well go Tactical Throne. It's better in general. Even like the standard base with just the chair and him, I think it's still better than that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Noah, what do you think, man? This is it's coming out 1/4 scale.
Yeah, man, I'm still not sure if I'm going to get this one yet, but I do have my eye on it. I've almost bought the third scale multiple times in the past, but I just kind of hesitated for some reason, mainly the cape. So I like how they fixed that here, and probably having the PVC cape. I love how this thing looks from the back. I just love the way the cape swooshes out. I think the bonus portrait, I mean, based on the artwork that they sculpted it from, it looks really, really good. I love how gritty it is. I just, it doesn't look good on this particular statue. I think it just looks really off, but otherwise as a sculpt, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I've got to think about this one a little bit. I think mainly because of space and how many Batmans is too many. So
yeah, there'll always be another two. There will always be another. Brian, what do you think, man? This is just coming out. This is quarter scale, man. So, what's your thoughts?
I do love my quarter scale. I remember also, I remember when they were putting this out as 1/3. I was going back and forth between this and Detective 1000. I think this might have come out before Detective 1000. I was probably waiting for the big reveal for Detective 1000 for when that was going to go back up. And I ultimately ended up passing on this one, and I did get Detective 1000. I think that one's for me personally, I think that one's the superior one.
It is.
I'm curious if they're going to offer that one in 1/4 next, since they are doing this. And it's possible that they might. I mean, that was a very popular statue.
So Brian, would you sell your 1/3 scale to get a 1/4 scale to match your other DC? Okay.
No, my ultimate plan. I love that statue so much, and I love how large he is, even though it is a little intrusive. But I think you could use that one as a centerpiece and still put quarter scale kind of around him on either side, making him the centerpiece with everybody else kind of just over there, not matching scale. I think that could be a good diorama. Of course, I don't have the space to try and do that at the moment, but eventually that's what I kind of want to try and do. But no, I mean, congratulations to anybody who's going to get this, though. I kind of wish that they would have kept the bats, though, or at least a portion of the bats. I feel like bats missing from any kind of Batman statue just almost seems like a sin to me.
I agree. Batman. Yeah, I think that looked really nice. I know there was some problems with the bats on setup, how it was really challenging to get them all together. But
like I said, maybe just a little bit of them. You don't have to do all of them, because I know I remember seeing the unboxings and everybody's frustration with that. So maybe you just scale it down a little bit, or I mean, they reworked, you know, some of the things on the statue as it is. Just maybe rework the bats a little bit.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I think that'd be something that they should think about doing. I think that you're right. The only thing missing is that. Marcos, what do you think, man?
It's cool. Me and Alan both said the same. I think obviously this is a little bit cheaper than the drone piece they did in 1/4. I don't know. I just think if you want a blue Batman, go the tactical throne. That's just my opinion. You get more, and it's a little bit more. It's not like that much more. Shipping, obviously, I don't know what the shipping price will be on sites, but this piece is just, for me, if you love the 1/3 and you want it in 1/4, like, good for you. You know, like, honestly, like, good for you. Like, you're gonna get it, obviously. So, I don't know. For me, I don't know. I think, put it this: there's so many 1/4 Batmans, and there's not that many 1/4 Supermans. So that's why the Superman actually made sense. Yeah. It's like that Superman in 1/4 actually is the best Superman in 1/4. This piece is not the best Batman in 1/4.
I got you.
You know, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think Brian's right. I think they're going to do Detective 1000 eventually.
And like Peter said, is it going to be PVC? If they don't do in PVC, what are they doing? Because I think PVC is probably the way to go with Batman capes in general. It is. I have Detective 1000, and it does not take away from the look. Obviously, I know people get kind of worried. I know this is like an old thought process, but I got in the game with most of my anime pieces are PVC, so. Like PVC is not like a lesser material in my opinion. So it's lighter. It's doesn't make the guy lean like Michael Jackson and Smooth Criminal. So you know, like good. Like if you could do PVC in every piece for every cape, go do it. You know. So but like for this piece, will it sell out like the Superman did? I do not think that it will.
No, so, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Because there's just so many 1/4 Batmans.
Yeah,
I don't think this is a bad piece. I just think there's better pieces in 1/4. Like Sideshow's done some pieces. I'm like, oh shit, like the Dark Knight Rises one, you know, not Dark Knight Rises, Dark Knight Returns with the lightning bolt. I think that's a better 1/4 piece than this. So Sideshow, and you get it for what, $800, $850 all in probably, with shipping and taxing. You know, like, so it's just tough, man. This is $1,200 for a piece that was already out in 1/3. Like I said, like that Superman, even without the Jim Lee portrait, which is weird to me because every portrait is Jim Lee, but this piece just, I saw no need for it other than that you can get the Superman and this one with it. So
I'm telling you, I think when Detective 1000 came out, it just completely overshadowed.
But the thing, I agree with you 100%, Brian. But it didn't sell as well as I thought it would because like it was COVID.
Detective 1000.
Because it was COVID. That's why you got to put that in perspective. So like I got mine on like 40% sale on Sideshow.
Oh,
with double points.
Good for you.
Double points with but they did put a $500 fucking shipping fee on it, so that didn't
yeah.
But
at least you recouped it in the 40%
exactly
off.
And like it was double point reward points too, so like it made sense at the end of the day. But if for sure, like it didn't sell as well as I thought it would because I think it was just because of COVID time. No one had money.
If we're talking about quarter scale Batman, for me, I just saw that Mighty Jax one. I know I was commenting about that in the chat a little bit.
That fucking thing's awesome.
I never even knew that existed until just a few days ago, and my mind was blown.
The prototype hasn't even been put out yet. It's just a concept right now, and it looks so
as far
good.
as I know, it's sold out.
Sold out.
Places that it's been available. It looks incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah,
it's nuts. That's going to be a great one
piece for me, for sure. I got to get it. I just got to find it somewhere. So,
if you do find it, let me know.
Dude, for sure. I'll let you know. I'm buying it right now. You're next.
I have one quarter scale Batman, and that one will move out of my collection for Mighty Jax to make room for Mighty Jax.
I love that.
That one's that incredible.
So good, man.
Yeah,
that's such a good piece. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a better 1/4 piece than this, and it's probably, I don't know what the price actually is because I haven't seen it, but I hope it's at least the same or lower. So
I thought I saw it was $1,000.
so it's lower than this, and it's a better piece. So there we go.
Don't quote me on that. I don't want to spread misinformation.
It's
It
like
might be more.
$1,500.
I don't know.
Like, God damn it, Brian.
Yeah, it's like 3,000. Yeah.
So, Freddie, what do you think, man? Batman 1/4. I mean, this is the Huss edition, and do you like the other portrait? Or, I mean, what do you think of this piece?
I love all the portraits. The mask one I like. It's different. I love swap outs.
Me too.
I love 1/4. To me, is a sweet spot. Like I always say, 1/3 is is the cream on the crop, but not everybody has the space and the money allocation for 1/3. But what I want to know though, is what is I'll just stick to Prime 1. Like what is Prime 1's like how are they getting or are they coming out with the edition sizes? Because that bothers me. I know with 1/6, right, with figures, I know they can spit them out by the thousands, and depending on how low in the thousands or how high, they can get away with that. But with statues, because the price point in figures is different, but with statues, you do it's like 750, 900, over 1,000, 1,200. There's so many Batmans out there.
Yeah,
it's insane. I understand why. I'm not going to go into as far as why there's so many Batmans. We all know Batman sells. That's easy money printed. But because there's so many and you're oversaturated in the market with Batman, why do so much for every edition size? I get it if there wasn't too many Batman out there, then I can say, okay, I get it. This is the second Batman all year. Everybody wants this Batman, but there's two Batman statues a month, probably even more. Why do 750? And I'm not one for, I don't advocate for low ES. I know a lot of collectors out there do. Like, I don't care. Like, my thing is, hey, please make more so other people can get. But what I do know from watching the statue market is statues ain't moving like they usually do. At some point, Christmas is going to hit, and Prime 1's going to be like, hey, Santa shipping, please come take the last 400 Batmans we have left. Why do 750? I don't understand why they don't just do like 300, 200, 400, or whatever the sweet spot for ES for you guys. So when I see this big amount, 750, I'm like, that's too much. So,
and you know what? That's when I'll pick up City Hunter Allen when it's on Santa shipping.
Well, see, that's what I mean.
I won.
This will sit. I guarantee you, it's gonna sit.
I was thinking about this new Batman, and I have two thoughts. Number one,
Okay.
I don't want to throw a damp towel on this, but what's going to happen in probably less than that, 4 months, when Sideshow announces a black version of this same statue?
Yeah.
As you guys know, it's coming.
Yeah.
And if you want to go back to that picture for a second, Jimmy,
Sure.
I'm wondering why Prime 1 is using a Batman 89 logo in their advertisement. I don't think that's the right Batman logo to go with this particular
Yeah, it does
statue.
look like that.
I just think it's a Batman in general. It's not like
I think
a.
probably the
I don't think
standard
it's specifically
Batman
an
logo.
89 Batman, but
Well,
It sure does look like it.
sorry.
Mhm.
The statue looks great. It's just they got the wrong logo there. But I bet you they're going to do a black version of this one. So sit tight, guys. You may want to hold off on that PO.
and
Yeah.
guess what? A black version of a Superman as well. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can definitely see that, and maybe an extra portrait or something.
My gosh, dude.
Like somebody posted a picture one time of the black Superman, and they put a white cape on him with the Superman.
Yep.
It looked amazing. If Prime 1 would do that at a 1/4 scale, I mean, you better make the ES 2000 because you're gonna sell it.
With that white cape, it looks like the Batman Beyond Superman.
Oh yeah,
It
it
does,
just looked amazing. It looked incredible.
I'd appreciate if Prime 1, or these other companies would be a little bit more transparent again, this is why I appreciate, companies like LBS.
Yep.
It's just say, hey, this is what the statue is, right? And you could tease and, even say, hey, we're going to do a black version.
Yeah.
Or it's in the works. Like, give me an idea. It's like, okay, I don't have to buy this one. I can sit and wait for the black one to come out. And I get their reasoning sometimes, which I think is
The business.
but that's messed up. I still think it's messed up. Hey, 750 ES, buy it, and then we put it out. But then just do the ES lower. Instead of 750, this ES is 450. We let you guys know we have something coming out. Or again, but I don't know if ES is a way to get people to buy it. Do open ES. There's no ending right now. We haven't closed it. What's the ES? There's no ES right now. We're gonna say what the ES is based off of sales at some point. Let's be a little bit more open with that.
Yeah, but Freddie, I get what they're doing as a business. Obviously, look at the Hush Superman 1/4. That thing sold out within a weekend. Like Sunday, it was sold out on their website at least. So if you put that, hey, Black Superman's coming out, like would that have sold out as quick? Probably not. So I get what they're doing. So.
But that's the whole. But that's. I get the business, but tricking collectors. When I'm getting this again, that should be on the collector too. Because if you don't like it, don't get it. I'm all for that. So I'm not. They all have tactics, but I'm saying that's why I say I appreciate. So I'm not. Hey, you do it. This is your business. You run how you run. I'm just saying. That's why I appreciate other companies more, letting you know, hey, there's going to be another color version of this at some point in the future.
But let me just say this.
They may not stop me from buying it, but
hey, Freddie, let me just say this. So you love LBS, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you pre-ordered any of their pieces though? Just curious. I don't know. Actually.
What do you mean? No,
like,
zero.
Exactly.
Zero.
That's what I'm saying.
Zero.
Have you pre-ordered Prime 1 pieces?
But that has nothing to do with me ordering it.
I'm just saying in general, that's the business.
I'm saying in general. I buy statues. I buy figures. Yeah. I'm speaking as a consumer of any statue or figure product. I'm saying whether it's PCS, which I have purchased, whether it's other companies that I purchased, I'm saying any statue company, it would be nice. Like when you can say, hey, you put out this color Poison Ivy, and we might do another color or tease it and say, hey, this other color will be coming down in the future or something like that, or put a little yes. Because I'm like, it's tricking collectors. I'm just, I hear it.
I get what you're saying 100%. It's tough as a business. You got to weigh your options, obviously. What the most money making thing is to do.
But last thing, but this is what I said don't make sense. You do that in your business model to not say that another thing is coming, but yet come Christmas time, you doing Santa shipping. Come Christmas time, you're still trying to move pieces. That model's not working, so it doesn't make no sense to me. For you to do that, you're still, regardless, I still see you selling statues on deals 20-30% off. So that's why I said help me understand.
Set the shipping.
Yeah, I need that Santa shipping, so calm down a little.
Jimmy loved it.
Yes, but hey, your vision was saying the best display, not the best statue. The best display, one picture setup. If you're speaking to the Alan Kiefer Award, it's going to be one picture of your setup, one picture of your display.
And vision, it can have your whole display as well too. It just whatever the best picture of your display you think.
Right.
That's what it is. It could be one. Look, it could be one pedestal with one statue with one things around it, and that could be your best picture. But it could be also everything else too. So
set it up, put them lights on, flick it, just like looks like you're about to have a date. Put the lights on, candle, make it hot.
Yeah, dude, candles. Like if you say you had a crow statue, get some candles around it. Make it a
one picture
display. Exactly. So it's just whatever your artistic mindset. Yeah.
I got a lot of awesome things to take pictures of.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you want to do like some of these other collectors do that I see, and I like when they do that sometimes, when you put the model in, you put a model. So if you think you put the model hugging a statue or something like that, so if you think you look good enough, or you got a model, you put it in there too.
That's booty with the statue.
Part of the collection.
I've seen that lately.
Huh?
I seen some straight booty with the statue lately on this one collector in
I'm like, wait, what are we advertising? The statue or the model?
It's both, bro. My God damn.
Well, Random Kareem was saying, do pet and cats get extra points? Yes, 100%. If you have your cat in there,
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Yeah,
you're gonna get extra points for
it's,
sure.
It's all about, again, it's all about your setup, right? Because you can have 50 statues on. We spoke about it earlier. Like quantity, size, it don't matter. It's how your setup look. So don't think you can't win just because you just have 4 bookshelves full of books and 3 statues. You got 4 bookshelves full of books, have neon light signs up. You know what I'm saying? You have your cat, you have whatever. It's the best picture with your display, basically.
The best display will get the award. All 6 of us will choose the award next week on the 20th. So make sure you don't miss that. You've got to be present. So the giveaway will be on the 20th. I did want to do. There was a ton of prints that I thought that were amazing, but I really love this. I picked this one as our print of the week, and I sure wish it was a metallic Freddy, like reflective, like aluminum. That would be even more awesome. Mm-hmm. But I thought this was just fire, man. I love the pose. I love the sequence from the movie, and I do remember this when he's sitting on that tombstone like that. I thought that looked awesome. But it is on Sideshow right now, available for pre-order. Looks like it'll be a one that a few people pick up, but it's gonna be great piece.
Is that Beetlejuice 1 or Beetlejuice 2? I don't know.
Looks like Beetlejuice 1 to me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I want to say Michael Keaton, his career, he's just
up and downs, man. But he's
flat. No. I'm saying, yeah, but just even coming back as Batman, now doing Beetlejuice. And he had a couple of other bangers too, like
other guys.
It's just.
I really like Birdman. That's one of my favorite Keaton movies. Birdman, yeah, that was crazy.
It was like a story about his own real life story as well. He got that superhero role and then stalled out.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Mom, you guys, Mr. Mom.
Mr. Mom, I remember that.
Yes.
Mr. Mom, Night Shift. I mean, I grew up with the guy, so seeing him slip right back into that Beetlejuice role too. I mean. Whatever you think about the movie, whether you like it or you hate it, to see him in that role again was really fun. It's like he didn't miss a beat.
Yeah,
exactly.
He's a professional, if that makes sense. Like an actor, he's a professional.
I want to see more Vulture. Is just I'm not
Vulture. He was great.
I'm not a big fan of Marvel. Is not my huge big bread and butter cup of tea. Even with some of the characters, I didn't even know who Vulture was until when he played it, but. Him just being that dad, and because I'm a father, and then him he's a good actor. I just felt like even his dialogues with Peter Parker. Because I'm just saying, we're some of us who are dads, we know just the whole my daughter, my intentions, and then the villain side. That he knocked it out of the park. He's such a good actor.
He's one of the greats. He's one of the greats, man.
And like I said, the other guys, a comedy movie, one of his best roles ever. Literally was so
he's
fucking
hilarious in that.
Seriously, just a professional actor. He can do it all, 100%. And we're saying he had a little kind of downward trajectory after Batman. Honestly, he kind of was out of the the big pickings of actors, and then kind of late 2000s, he kind of
took off,
went up and up and up, and just kept going. So happy for him,
He's got some good side action movies too. That's out right now. Him being a spy and all this other stuff.
One Good Cop. Remember that one?
Oh yeah.
I'm just so sorry he was in that Flash.
Multiplicity.
Well, I mean, he even had he had White Noise. I mean, and then he came. I mean, Spotlight. I mean, we go on and on. The guy
Spotlight was amazing. He was so good in Spotlight.
Dude, he's so versatile. I mean, he's done pretty much everything. It's incredible. It's a great career.
Spotlight is a super serious movie, obviously, about the subject, and he was super funny, and he was good in the movie as well. So, the dude could just do it all. Honestly, he's one of the, like I said, he's the professional actor. He can do whatever he wants.
Totally. Yeah. He's one of the all-time greats. He is. Love that. I love him. I always have.
I wonder if PCS is going to do a Beetlejuice statue for their horror line.
I can definitely see them doing that. Speaking of horror line, Brian, I'll let you tackle this, man. I saw this. When I saw this, I didn't have to think. Let me get this straight. It's a female character. It has something to do with horror. So I know somebody would want this. So
who? Noah?
Noah. Yes, Noah. Yeah, Noah.
No, I mean, look, I think it's awesome. It reminds me of Purgatory, which they've done. I prefer the other one, which is the one that I have which I do have pre-ordered. I prefer that one. I like that one better, honestly.
Okay.
I like the detail in the wings where you got kind of the red on the inside on the original one versus what they're doing here. And I mean, don't get me wrong, she would pair up perfect next to Darkness from Legend that I have.
Yes.
I mean, she would pair perfect. But it's just something about the gray kind of dead skin one with the blood dripping, the contrast there and the skull and everything, and how that's going to work with Vampire's Lust. You know, I feel like those two. Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like that with Vampire's Lust is just going to be just spot on.
You don't want to just get both and just have Darkness in the middle, and
so we're going to go down that route again, huh?
So,
hey man, anything can happen.
Yeah, you know what Cypher said it best. This is the year of variants. Yeah, this is the year.
But I like what Sideshow's do with their variants. They give you that like 14-day period to do it. I like that over like open, pre-Os. So like it makes you have that urgency to do it, if that makes sense. So they've been doing that a lot lately. It's a pretty good strategy.
This is also the year where Sideshow's really like coming out of nowhere with these original pieces that they were doing Court of the Dead for the longest time. That went dormant for years. And they were focusing on some little some of their own properties, but it was like a Dragon Hunter, and there was like wizards and things like that kind of stuff. And now they've kind of come back to this kind of dark stuff, which is just right up my alley. So I mean, I love everything about it. I just want to keep on. I hope they keep this momentum going.
You're right though about the wings. The wings look so much better in this one than the other one.
I like these wings better.
Yeah.
I think this is
You're not going wrong with either though. Honestly, I think the red kind of looks sexier. Like if you can go back to the red, I think it makes the character look a little sexier. But I like the wings in this one a million times more, and the blood on the skull looks way better on this because it matches like the whole statue with the color and the character and everything. So
looks good.
You're not going wrong with it.
I'm just all about this one, man. This one just looks so good.
No, you as well, right?
Yep. Yeah, I've got this one on order and no regrets at all. I just prefer the original. I think the variant is pretty cool, but it was a really quick decision. I was like, no, I like the collector edition better. Yeah, I love the skin tone. I love how it's actual red blood coming out of the skull, not black. Wings look better. I just think it's a unique skin tone. It's not too strange, but where the red is just a little too striking for me, and it kind of makes her face look like kind of the features get lost, I think.
Here she's this one she's very just pale, she kind of looks dead,
That's how we like our vampires and succubuses.
True. Yeah.
Well, female character, Hora. First thing I thought was Brian's getting this for sure. But Mr. Kiefer,
you are right.
Yeah, I was like, well, Mr. Kiefer, are you getting 3 of these? Where are they going at?
I don't know. I like that lava lamp.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
the lava lamp with the red version.
Oh, that's what it kind of reminds me.
That looked awesome. Now for me, look at that lava lamp. I mean, that's just killer. I really prefer the OG, this one, more skin tone one. I think there's better contrast between the figure, the blood, the serpent, the wings. It's just better.
It is.
It's cool that they did a variant, and if people like that, that's awesome because it's still nice. It's a great piece. But for me, it would be this one, and I'm on the fence.
Whoa.
When Alan's on the fence, he goes both.
What is that? That means he's getting.
No. I like this, and I like the Vampire's Lust. I would love to have both those pieces. I just don't know where or how that would fit into the collection I'm building right now.
You can make it work.
That's
there we go. I just third would be better.
Yeah. Well, no. If this was in 1/3, it would fit way better with what I'm doing than in quarter skin.
So, Cypher, they actually are doing some 1/3 type stuff like that Wolverine Berserker. So that the Sideshow is kind of dipping their toes into 1/3. So be ready for maybe some more. So
Yeah, it's I really like this piece. I think it's great, but the variant to me, I mean, this is definitely the superior piece. This is the one that I would get if I was getting one.
Yeah.
But a lot of detail, and you don't know how big this is until it's next to somebody. Look how big it is. I mean, it's not a small piece by any means. Looks great though.
If they were going to do a variant, my preference, I would have just liked to have seen a lot more blood on her on this one instead of the whole skin being red. It would have been kind of cool to see just a little bit more blood, because it looks like she's kind of like coming out of the blood from the bottom. I'm not really sure if that's accurate, but you can see like the drips and stuff from underneath. It's almost like her leg should have a little bit more blood on her or something like that. But that's nitpick. I mean, I'm in love with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like how she has the Bob Ross painter in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's cool. The figure, it's by NECA. It's a nice
NECA,
figure. Yeah, it's a nice figure.
Yeah, Brian, I think this is going to look sick if you have Lady D in the middle and then you have Succubus and Vampire's Lust on either side.
Nice.
If you can pull that off.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I think you nailed it, Noah. I mean, I've kind of been thinking about my collection a lot lately, and I think there's some stuff that I might be letting go, and I might be focusing on more of these kind of dark, kind of creepy kind of creatures more than anything else. But Jimmy, can you go back a couple pictures? I'd like to see what that base does look like, because I know there is blood like coming. It's either coming up or coming down.
I think it's coming up.
Yeah. See, it looks like she's kind of coming out of it, right?
Yeah,
I feel like there should just be like maybe a little bit more blood on her.
Right of legs.
Yeah.
My impression of the way that blood is on the base is if you have a splash happening, comes down, hits the surface, and then it
makes sense.
It flashes back up, and that's kind of the vibe that I was getting off of that, like the up splash.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great piece. Congrats to anybody picking this up. I think it's going to look great. I have strong
Brian and Noah.
Congrats. Yeah, I have suspicions Brian will end up picking this up some down the road.
Yeah, it's already pre-ordered.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Okay. What about Vampire's Lost?
Oh yeah, got that one too.
Awesome. Then you got a nice trifecta there with Lady D.
Exactly. So I agree. That's going to look incredible. That'll look awesome.
Yeah, I'm still kind of tempted on the Vampire's Lust too. But if they, like Lane was saying, if they do a variant of that, the Vampire's Lust, what color scheme would you want to see, or what changes?
I wouldn't want to see any changes.
You just like it as is, yeah.
Jimmy, can you bring it up?
I wouldn't change anything about that piece. I think it's perfect.
I mean, that's the sideshow one, right? Yeah.
And see, Marcos, you see how they release both at the same time?
I get it. No, dude, I'm not against it. I'm just saying, business-wise, I get why they do it.
Noah and Brian can now make an educated choice and say, hey, you know what? I'll go with this color.
Someone said earlier, man, I miss Freddie and Marcus arguing. Here it is. Right here.
Vampire's Lust.
That's how we do, man. This is what brothers do, right? Right, Freddie? We argue all the time.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, this piece screams Brian for sure. Yeah. Let's see. I can tell you see it's in your collection, Brian, for sure.
Oh, it was a day one. I mean, as soon as I got the text, I got on RSVP'd that one. As soon as I got the text, I immediately went in. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's definitely a great piece.
Love it.
Yeah, I don't know what else you could change there if you were to do a variant.
It looks awesome.
Shit.
I just want to know how Brian's gonna display it, because
feature?
I want to see the girl. Like, I wouldn't put it like this directly in front. I'd try to angle it because I want to see the girl.
You want it from you want a little bit from the side, because you also want to see the detail on that dress.
Yes.
Especially the back of that dress. It's ridiculous. If you've watched any of those videos where they really go into detail, it's crazy the sculpt on that thing.
Emmanuel, you can send me a message on Facebook Messenger and I will get back with you, man. Send me a message. This is a great piece. Congratulations to anybody picking this up. I know we put this in our chat this week because I did see this come up, and it's already been put on to the. Oops, I can't show that. Let me get. Let me.
And real quick, back to that Vampire's Lust. By the way, you're getting two
Yeah.
You're getting 2 characters for a really good
Yeah.
price too. It's insane what they priced that at. I expected it to be way more than what they ended up pricing.
Yeah,
Surprisingly, 750, right, or 850?
It's like 685 or something.
680.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
it's a great
I thought it
deal.
was 750.
Sideshow's
I
killing
may
it.
grab those just to hold on to them, even if I can't
Mhm.
explain.
Might as well, right?
Yeah, I'm really tempted to get the other one.
I've been a fan of Sideshow for a long time, and I'm telling you, man, they just continue to put out incredibly good work.
Dude, that Riddler piece, I can't wait for it. It looks the teases that we've seen from it. It looks so good. So
I'm surprised we haven't seen a full reveal yet. I mean,
yeah,
they
and the thing about Sideshow, they keep their prices down on their specific pieces. That makes sense. Like their pieces, they do for because it's usually one box. Taxes $50. So
Is that the
Look
back
at
of that
that.
tape you were talking about, Brian?
you totally look at that.
my gosh,
I mean, if you could zoom
Yeah,
in,
yeah, like
I
right
mean, you
there.
can't really zoom in, but I mean, just look at that. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that definitely makes it pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, got that Victorian era
Yep.
vibe to it.
And the fact they got her, and they got
I
her,
love
you know,
the
the
handkerchief
way.
swap out too.
And the way
Brian,
they
you know
did-
what anime you would love is called it's anime called Hellsing. You will.
Oh
Love
yeah.
it.
Oh, I
Yes.
like that one. Yeah.
Hellsing's a good one.
100%
It's about
Brian.
vampires and fucking gory.
Okay.
Vampire Hunter D is pretty good too.
It's
that's a
all
good one
right.
too,
It's
yeah.
more mainstream. Hellsing
Hellsing.
Unlimited. Brian, you would love that shit.
There's a bunch
All right,
of that's,
all right.
that's a lot of episodes of Hellsing. A lot.
You would love it, Brian, because it's straight up gore and fucking vampires and fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm
thought about
making
picking
it.
up the
I'm making a
manga.
note now. Look, it's Friday the 13th. I got shit that I
There we
gotta
go.
watch
Hey,
tonight.
Freddy. I mean, Jason's my favorite horror villain of all time. And then Terrifier came out. I'm like, I love Terrifier. I love his whole look. I love his whole look.
Yeah, I met those guys at a convention one time.
You did?
Oh, wow.
Awesome, dude. That's fucking dope, man.
Art the Clown is my wife's favorite
Art, dude,
of all
I
time.
love his look. The
Cool.
whole look of him, dude. It's such a unique character. Like we haven't had a horror villain that's been like kind of in the zeitgeist like him in a long time.
It's true. The last one that came out
Yeah.
would have been like Ghostface, probably, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that would have been the late 90s or mid 90s.
Yeah, and the thing is,
So,
like,
yeah.
dude, we finally got one again. It's Art the Clown, dude. Like, I love Terrifier. Like, they're not great movies, if that makes sense. They're made for $2, which I understand, but they're fun movies to watch. It's like a horror movie. You get scared a little bit, like, I love it.
They grabbed an audience, man. It's very very gore
Dude,
heavy.
make it
so
make
if
it for
you're
$1
into
million
that-
bucks. Yeah, make it for $1 million bucks and then fucking make 25 million. That's a huge profit, So there we go.
Yeah, of course they're gonna keep spinning them out. Yeah,
Exactly.
And you got an
It's
interesting
like the 4th
character.
movie right now, right?
And it's a fun character. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and he's goofy. He's horrific, like evil.
He's got personality, which is what people are
and
looking
without
for.
saying a word. Without saying a word. which I love.
Exactly. Yep.
It's very Michael Myers like, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And Michael Myers doesn't say a goddamn thing. He just fucking Undertaker gets up,
He just kills, man. That's it.
Yeah.
Just kills.
Well,
Sorry, we nerded out in the horror movies.
Yeah.
let's see. Well, this was announced this week, and I thought about Noah when I saw this. It was posted in the Berserk group, and I have to admit I love it. Man, I just don't know how I would display this or where it would go, but how amazing would this look with next to that Prime 1 Dio, and then also the they have so many great 1/4 statues from Berserk, but I think this would be another great one. I love it. I think it's amazing. Noah, what do you think, man? They announced it this week.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get this for sure. Yeah, I've been waiting for a different Casca and a Golden Age Guts. So I mean, unless the prices are a lot higher than I'm anticipating or something like that, I definitely want to go for it. So DX version and everything too. So
Congrats,
yeah, it
Noah.
looks amazing, man.
Yeah.
Noah got some bangers coming in.
I know he does.
Yeah, I like how the bases are smaller, so it makes it a lot easier for me to make room for it. So.
You getting Casca or no? Just Guts?
Yeah, I think I would.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. This was on the Berserk group page, and I saw this, and I thought it was just awesome.
Yeah, sweet.
I'm not sure who makes it, but it looks incredible. I know it's gonna be One Force, so I'm sure more details to come. It's gonna be great. Freddie, I know Brian brought this up this week, and I saw this, and I'm like, man, it does look good, but I was more like, man, I don't know, man. I know where I'm going, and I know where my money's going, but then I saw this, and I just realized how great it is. But I thought it was awesome, man. I mean, we'll start with you, Freddie. What do you think?
2.0. Everybody's been waiting for them to remake. Well, not everybody, because there are collectors out there who have their 1.0 and the original, and they're always, why are you making a 2.0? I like the, but this one's better. So the old one, Hot Toys, the jacket would flake because it was pretty much pleather. You'd have to like maintain it and treat it. This one, they're using actual, if I'm not mistaken, leather. They're not using pleather, so that's good. The sculpt is far superior than the old one. Looks a lot better. And they're giving you the base from the old, from the last scene. And you get a bunch of weapons. And you get the swap out arms. So for those who aren't going to do the statue, this is the way to go. This came out amazing. And
Did you order this one, Freddie?
Alan.
I wouldn't.
Alan has been trying to convince me to get the statue for the longest. So I am still up in the air. If I get the statue, I won't get this. But if I don't get the statue, I'm getting this. So I was going to get this, but then Alan.
In that case, you should get the statue.
Yeah.
That statue's, dude, the statue's awesome. You're going to regret it if you don't.
Yeah. I'm probably going to get the statue. But you know what? I have the bust coming, so I don't know.
Well, the third scale statue is going to look awesome with that bust.
Yep.
Come on, don't do this.
I know, but look at what Jimmy did. He did a whole layout of how it's going to look with his bust. So it's like right there, man.
I need someone to do the John Connor. That's what I need.
No one gives John Connor love at all.
Yeah, but there's 3 John Connors.
That is true too.
No, from this movie. Because how I see it, they should be a Sarah Connor. So I like that Dark Side, which I think is the only company that's doing Sarah Connor, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Sarah. Okay, yeah. Did you like?
Yeah. Let's put it like this. I like the fact that they did it, and I give. It's not bad at all. The price for that Dark Side, it's reasonable. I like when companies take a risk and and do other things, and so I give Dark Side Dark Side Studios Collectibles. I give them credit for doing Sarah. I would like for them to do John Connor, and somebody do John Connor, whether it be Hot Toys, Dark Side, or somebody. Because when you think of Terminator, right? I mean, we all know Arnold. That's we think of him. He's number one. But you're thinking about John Connor. The whole purpose of Terminator is basically you need to save the boy who becomes the resistance leader, because he's the one that leads the revolution in the future. And for no company to give us John Connor, to me, I think it's a shame and it's an insult to the franchise. Please give us a John Connor, somebody, and John Connor would sell. I think not as much as Arnold, obviously, but I think it would do well.
And lower ES, yeah.
Lower ES.
I gotta tell you, after looking at this portrait, I think the Blitzway portrait is actually a little better.
Oh, the Blitzway portrait is way better. So I can't. It's hard for me to judge statues and figures. Different scales and stuff. So, but for a figure, this is the best sculpt that I've seen that's not custom, because we're not going to go in the custom route, because obviously customs with all this will be far superior because it's a one-to-one basically, or it's hand done. But this is amazing. So I will probably be getting it if I don't get the statue. I think this is amazing, and I've been waiting for, before the statues came out, I've been waiting for like close to, I think, a decade since the last one was done. And I'm glad they finally redoing this, you know. And they're retouching on old properties because Hot Toys is doing Predator. I think I had told y'all that Jungle Hunter, they're doing 2.0. Okay. So they're touching on these older properties that we want, because a lot of them that Hot Toys has done, they've done them in the past, but they're pretty outdated, right? 10 years ago, figure technology, it's not the same. So I'm glad that they're doing this, and I think whoever's getting it, like, congrats to them. This is amazing. I love it. And you get multiple portraits. So you get this one, and you get the full battle damage. You can actually see the endoskeleton on it, which I think is great. They're giving you the endo arm as well. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Jojo said John Connor sucks. So I'm only looking at it on the standpoint of a proximity piece, not to show. There's nobody showcasing John Connor by himself. So I want to make that clear. I'm talking about just a proximity piece to like pair with him. You know, that's all I'm saying. 'Cause no one's buying John Connor by himself. No one. It's just like that. It's just to pair with the Terminator.
Well, that's why you get a Sarah Connor and a John Connor. Just like NECA did. NECA released some figures like that.
I love that pose, by the way, when it shows the grenade launcher and the pistol like that. Straight out of the movie. I think it looks awesome.
FigureCon, this is Hot Toys. So this is 1/6.
Yeah, this is 1/6. This is great, man. I think it's a piece that if you're definitely into Hot Toys, it's one that is an easy pickup, I think, if you're a Terminator fan. However, you know, I was looking at it this week. I was like, man, it looks great. I thought it's awesome. I thought it's a great pickup for 1/6 collectors. But my God, man, it's just, I mean, looking at the Blitzway, it's just really hard to kind of put my mind towards another, a different route, because it matches my display for one, but two, like, just, the likeness and the detail on this piece is just so overwhelming. It's just really good on how they did everything.
Yep.
This one's ordered, so it's coming home for
Congrats,
sure.
Jimmy.
Cool. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's coming home. That's so awesome. I just can't believe how good it is. This is going to be one that I bring home. If I had to change anything about it, I would have wanted the light up eye feature. I wish I had a swappable head, but it's okay that it doesn't. So it's still great.
I can't wait to drive to your house and come look at this. I'll drive the hours. I got to see this one in person sometime.
Yeah, for sure. I think that trying to I was thinking about the other day. It's like, well, are you going to get on this module space and like pull off the front case and get everything, and then activate the battery and then put everything back together? And then no, you probably won't do all that. So, so I was like, yeah, I guess it's okay though. I got this one here, but yeah, I think Bid Bag Toy Store still has this piece, and they have it in stock. This is a $26.99 piece. So it is very expensive.
And so with this, you get leather jacket or leather clothing outfit. Yep. You get rooted hair. Mm-hmm. You get glass eyes.
Yep.
And you get multiple swap outs.
Yep.
And a light up base and shades.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not silicone, but for most people, sometimes that's best to not have silicone, because sometimes silicone gets lost in translation.
It does,
depending on the character. So I personally think that the price is okay for what you're getting. I think
you get a lot.
Right.
Yeah, you get a lot. I didn't hesitate, because the way I'm going to display it personally is going to be right next to the Terminator bust. So I thought that the likeness, the rooted hair and the glass eyes would almost match the bust. So that's why I went that route. So I've got all three T800s in there. clean and the bust, Cyberdyne semi-battle damage, and then the endoskeleton all in one case. So,
Nice.
because this, what with J&D, which I like J&D, but I sometimes wish that they would up their bases, because even with this base, it's just, I like light up features. I like that it tells they do a little bit more. It's not just a plain base, and I get what they're doing, and I'm not knocking it at all. Like, because every collector is different, they want different stuff. I just like the fact that you get, sometimes like different bases.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that they definitely want that museum feel, and they want to. If you had more than one, it kind of coincide with all the bases together. I think.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I get what they're doing, and this base is not even that big.
It's not big at all. Yeah,
and it's a circular base. Oh, that's even perfect.
Yep.
So,
yeah, this is.
And what I can't stand is when I get statues that I'll swap outs. That's just me. It's a personal thing. I'm not knocking anybody who don't care for swap outs. Because they could have totally given you a statue and not give you like any swappable parts, any extra pieces.
Yeah.
So,
Alan, you're getting the final battle version, right? You're getting that one.
Well, okay, yes.
Okay.
But I also have this one. I have this one on waitlist as well.
Okay. So when the other converts, are you going to get both or drop one or?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, all right.
And usually when that happens, that means I might get both. I don't know. I'm getting the endo as well. I had a hard time deciding between this one and the
final.
The final battle, because I like the final battle because it's got the light up eye, and his arm, the jacket is more torn up, and you can see more of the battle damage of his mutilated cybernetic arm hanging out of it.
Well, Jimmy, you got to go to that one. I want to see it now.
I thought about it.
But I it doesn't have rooted hair, but I took a real close look at it. They've got a lot of detail in the hair, and if it's done as well as they did Ellen Ripley, I'd be good with that.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's either version. Let me throw it out there. Either version you get, you're going to be fine. Like it's going to be amazing. So you really can't lose either one.
I really like the big gun with this one.
You like the
whatever that is, grenade launcher or whatever it is.
Yeah, tear gas grenade launcher.
Yeah, that thing is badass.
So I have full faith in Blitzway after I saw that Ellen Ripley from Alan's collection. So
it's a great piece, man. It's a great piece. I look forward to getting this in, and this is a piece.
Like I said earlier, congrats, Brian, for getting that piece as well. So can't wait to see you get that.
Might be coming home in the next couple days.
Let's go.
If Freddie knows that enabling Sunday is like day after tomorrow, so we're going to be bombarding you with pictures and
let's
places
go,
you
baby.
can order.
You guys are going to make all right.
Don't do that.
I'll probably be going down on Sunday. Picking it up then.
Yeah, it's we will have our new Sunday stream, and make sure you join us for that. It will be the Prime 1 Memory Lane. If you're not aware, that'll be coming up Sunday, along with I know all major companies at the Shanghai Fest coming up, they're going to be showing new statues. So I will be doing that live, I'm pretty sure. So make sure you keep your eyes open for that. The Alan Kiefer Award will be next week on the 20th. So make sure that you got to be present to win. Make sure you post your pictures in Godlike statues to enter. Please, one picture only. Definitely want to shout out to Mr. Poe for coming in and doing the room tour for us. It was just an incredible display the gentleman had. It's all set up all together. It looked fantastic. So thank you for taking time with us to do that. I will see everybody on Sunday. We're at that 2-hour mark. Until then, I will see you on Godlike Statues, and Stay godlike. I will see you this week. Bye bye, everybody.
Thanks everybody for joining.
Everyone.